And welcome back, everyone, to Overtime, as we so honored to have once again none other than Judge Cedric Bush of the Washington County Justice Court. Well, again, appreciate you, Judge Bush, being with us. We touched on your businesses, several right now in the area. How important is that for you to maybe to diversify? Because it's just not just one particular business, but you're very diversified in the careers or the businesses that you own, I should say. But how important is that for you to maybe just kind of expand your horizons in terms of business?
Well, when God sent me home to be able to come home, it was like, to do service. Every business we have is about serving people. With the funeral home, during times of bereavement, doing it with the sports store, with the trophies and plaques, times of awards and rewards. Then you come back to the restaurant. You're serving people with a smile. You're serving with food. You're serving with gladness and joy in your heart. So all those things play a big part in us being where we are back in Leland, Mississippi. And like I say, we could be anywhere in the country.
Right.
I had offers to go coach and all this kind of stuff, but I chose to stay home to help others, here. Can anything good come out of Leland? Yes, and I always said that. Anything good come out of the Delta? Yes. And you have to work towards those things. Nothing is always going to be given to you, so don't expect anything to come back unless you work for it. I can't go to the bank and ask for a withdrawal if I hadn't made a deposit. And so with the deposits that we've made in this short time that we've been here, we see the results of young people coming want to become entrepreneurs, rather than say, I'm going to get a job. Because they want to grow the economy, they want to work for themselves and build for the next generation to come. And that's the biggest part.
Well, you touch on that word, service, so important. In return, you're giving so much, but what is it that you receive back? What is that gratification for you?
It's just a joy to see others experience some of the things I experienced. I got a chance, when I went to college, they had to come get me out of the room, on my first road trip, because I'm in the room looking around at the lights, the skyline, and all this stuff, because I'd never seen that before. Yeah. Being from Leland, Leland and Stoneford, Mississippi, so they was like, man, you running late, it was like, hey, he's old country boy, he hadn't seen anything like this. So when I get a chance to see kids' eyes light up, when we used to take them on road trips and all this kind of stuff. And so that let me know that those kids had never been anywhere, so we had to go get them exposure. And just to see their eyes light up, to go different places, just expose them to different things and what they're used to seeing.
And you're right about that. Exposure is so key, especially in the development of a young man. But here you are at Leland High School, star running back, and you're being recruited by some heavyweights across here in the South. What was that like, and what led you to Alcorn?
Well, Mississippi State, the Ole Miss, USM, Arkansas was the one that was more so, that stuck out more because they did the wishbone. And I always was intrigued by running the wishbone. I saw those guys at Oklahoma, Texas, Auburn, and now I saw the University of Arkansas. And I would have signed with the University of Arkansas, but they fired the coach in the middle of the season. And Coach Hardy came and said, listen, let's call Alcorn. They're very interested in you playing running back. And he called Marino Castro, said, he's still there? He says, no way. And so when I got on the phone, I said, listen, baby, welcome aboard.
So you're at Alcorn State, you were telling me the opportunity came to go to the pros, the NFL.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, something just happened that didn't allow that to come to fruition.
Oh yeah, just being in the right place when they tell you to be where you're supposed to be.
Which is a life lesson.
And life lessons, and I tell any young person, hey, be where you're supposed to be, man. When the coach tell you to be there, teacher tell you to be there, your boss tell you to be there, you need to be there. And that's what happened with me on that part of it. They made phone calls to the house, and I'm out of town for two days. I get back, get the message. So I called, the organization. And when I called the organization, they told me, hey, listen, opportunity opened, that door open once. Now, we wanted to draft you, but you were nowhere to be found. And that was a clear sign to us that you weren't prepared, you weren't ready. And I cried for about 2 days behind that. But I got a chance to go into camp. It didn't work out because I wasn't prepared. My knee, my body, I wasn't right. And so I came home. And when I came home after that, I just said, God, show me. And it's like, hey, I got something for you. Now, I didn't understand the process, but when I ended up going into the school system, I saw it clear as a bell. I got a chance to help these young men get out of the situation they're in and be prepared for the next level.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
And the organization, Seattle Seahawks, right?
Seattle Seahawks, yes,
Wow,
sir.
Wow. Well, I tell you what, Judge Bush, we're going to take our final time out, but we'll return. Again, we're going to touch on what's left in the tank, because you've accomplished so much in your short lifespan, too, I might add. But I got a feeling that there's still much more, perhaps, to accomplish in your life. But we're going to touch on that, as well as share some nuggets of wisdom for the youth of today. Best advice you can give them when we return with the judge. All rise once again. Judge Cedric Bush here with us on the couch on Overtime. We'll be right back.